Long ago, when these ancient Grecian temples were new, hemp was already old in the service of mankind. The Conestoga wagons and prairie schooners of pioneer days were covered with hempen canvas. Indeed, the very word canvas comes from the Arabic word for hemp. In those days, hemp was an important crop in Kentucky and Missouri. For centuries prior to about 1850, all the ships that sailed the western seas were rigged with hempen rope and sails. Plans are afoot for a great expansion of the hemp industry as a part of the war program. This film is designed to tell farmers how to handle this ancient crop, now little known outside Kentucky and Wisconsin. For fiber, hemp should be sown 5 pecks to the acre.
Un poca masseggiata giovane John trabalha terra.
Everything that isn't glass or metal can be made out of hemp. Everything that isn't glass or metal, plastics, particle board, fabrics, fuel, fiber, food, you name it.
How did you get interested in hemp?
I used to weigh 300 pounds when I was young, 17 years old. Unfortunately, when I was a kid, McDonald's set up beside our school and used to have hamburger and hot dog day. I decided to lose weight and I went on a no-fat diet because that's what was popular at that time, and lost over 120 pounds. My hair was falling out, my skin was dry and flaky. I was, I'd have fainting spells, I'd pass out, and I didn't understand what was wrong with me. And as soon as I started eating fats back into my diet, my whole lifestyle changed. Your body requires fat, two fats in general, omega-6 and omega-3. They're the essential fatty acids, called essential because you need them. Without them, you'll die. So that's the right fat diet. Hemp is the richest source of the essential fats.
She's lost 30 inches in 2 weeks. 2 weeks and 65 pounds. Okay? We're just totally excited about bringing on the extra protein to tone and tighten. She doesn't want to have gastric bypass, and she doesn't really want to have the flabbies, but she doesn't want to have the fat shaved off as well. So we are hoping to just have a little exercise tone with some really, really good protein. I say this is her soul food. It tastes like a chocolate milkshake. It just tastes like I'm sinning. So far, so good.
Hemp, it adapts to hot weather, cold weather, mountain ranges, jungles, subarctic temperatures. It's used to surviving frost, tropical storms, every possible adversity it has now become fully adaptable to. So it's probably the most intelligent and adaptive plant in all the planets. It's very, very possible to make an entire house from its studs to its bricks, to its insulation, to its foundation, to its basement, yes, to the frame, and all be made of hemp. It's easy, it's a weed, and it's a plant that's commonly available to the poor. It's something that can be done with minimal technology. Not only does the hemp houses float, and they're incredibly light, so they're portable, movable, and they can be deconstructed, but they're also fireproof, because when they're so dry, they're like brick. And so as the brick is inflammable, these hemp houses resist any kind of flame whatsoever.
Most of the time when someone tells you they're wearing a hemp t-shirt or a hemp dress, they didn't actually need to tell you that. You could really figure that out just from the lack of style. That misconception is something we really do want to change.
Regular cotton t-shirt requires 1/3 of a pound of chemical pesticides to grow the cotton for just one shirt. As well, it also requires 1,740 gallons of fresh water.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 9.5 years worth of drinking water in one t-shirt. And combine that, there's billions of t-shirts sold every year. Hemp, on the other hand, doesn't require that heavy irrigation, and it's a no-host plant. bugs don't like to eat it, so pesticides aren't necessary. Hemp is a tough fiber. The processing that we've come up with has been able to take this raw hemp fiber and turn it into a yarn that's soft and white without any bleach and no chemicals in a 5-hour time period.
Ooh, it feels like angel hair.
There you go. Yeah, it's very much like cotton. Yeah. Easy to spin and extremely soft.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Sleeping in the sand with some dreams in my head that were causing an extension to the towel and my bed, and the waves were rolling like the curves on those legs, like that sweet beach pillow with a centerfold spread. In the midst of the summer, heard some foot.